Hey guys, it's Phil from OG. Today we'll be installing front and rear crash bars on an M8 Softail. We'll be demonstrating the installation on our 2018 Softail Standard. Before starting, I highly recommend grabbing your shop manual for additional reference and safety. For this install, you'll need a 1/2" wrench, a 1/4 Allen socket, a 5/16 Allen socket, a 3/8 Allen socket, and a T45 torque socket. Also, you'll need a ratchet, a 3/8/16 tap, and a torque wrench. First, remove the stock Softail peg mounts and rear brake assembly from the frame. Refer to the service manual if needed. We recommend cleaning out any rust in the frame threads with a 3/8/16 tap before the installation. You can set aside the stock hardware as it will not be needed today. The supplied hardware kit includes different bolt lengths. For further information regarding the hardware placement, please refer to the diagram in our instructions on the OG website. Next, we're going to slide in the new crash bar onto your frame and align it so that you can insert a 3/8 by 1" socket head cap screw, which is included into the kit, into this hole on the brake side. Then insert two 3/8 by 1" socket head cap screws into these two holes on the clutch side. Do not torque the bolt just yet. Now that the crash bar holds on its own, we will assemble the peg and brake mount back onto the bike. Both 3/8 by 1.75" socket head cap screws will hold your peg mount, and a 3/8 by 1.5" will hold the brake mount. On the clutch side, you will use the two remaining 3/8 by 1.75 socket head cap screws to mount your peg mount. Next, we will torque all the bolts to 25 foot-pounds. Finally, we will install the supplied slider tips with the supplied 1/2" socket head cap screws, with a final torque of 15 foot-pounds. Now let's move on to the rear of the bike for the rear crash bar install. If your bike has a 2-to-1 exhaust, you're good to go. However, if you still have the OEM exhaust, you will need to remove it to facilitate your installation. Refer to your shop manual for detailed instructions. We will start the installation on the brake side. First, we'll remove both Fender support screws right here. Then we will remove the plastic plug, which is located just over your swing arm pivot, or if your bike is equipped with passenger pegs, you will need to remove the peg mounts. You can put all the stock hardware aside, we won't be needed for the installation. Next, we will identify our crash bars. We have a brake side and a clutch side crash bars. Grab the brake side crash bar and align the two top holes of the crash bar with the fender support holes. Using the supplied hardware, use the two long 3/8 socket head bolts for the two top holes and the short 3/8 bolt for the bottom hole that's just over the swing arm pivot. Next, torque the 3 bolts to 25 to 30 foot-pounds. If you're using the OG Öhlins 18+ Softail shock external preload master cylinder mount, which is our case, use the provided 5/16 nut, bolt, and washer to mount it to the top hole just below the rear top bolt. Torque that bolt to 15 foot-pounds. If you're not using an external preload adjuster mount, we have supplied a plastic plug in your hardware kit to cap that hole. Now repeat the same process for the clutch side crash bar. Finally, we can install the slider tips using the supplied 1/2" bolt to torque them to 15 foot-pounds. As you can see, the crash bars on our Softail are equipped with grip tape. Note that this is sold separately and improves grip for the passengers on the rear crash bars while also helping keep your feet in place while using the front crash bars as highway pegs. If you have any questions regarding this install, please feel free to call us or email us at any time. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.